Welcome to Reading and Writing Between the Lines, a podcast series about communication skills in the workplace. I'm your host, John Witzman. Join me as I speak with industry professionals and Conestoga faculty and alumni to explore their journeys with reading and writing skills. Follow us as we talk about how communications learning has changed over the years, how these skills are used in a wide range of industries, and the future of workplace communications.
What I see a lot of in my role is like the social media stuff and like we're using it as a tool a lot. We use it like, cause that's how people communicate now. So if you want people to know about the OPP and you want to promote the OPP and policing and change the perception sometimes of police in the public, then you have to have a social media presence, right?
Right. It's not Smokey the Bear commercials and Dare commercials like we might have been used to. Yeah.
And then on the other hand, from a recruitment perspective, I tell people like that I'm mentoring, like stay off of social media, stay away, right? Because we will get people who like if we might ask a question about alcohol consumption and people would be like, well, I barely drink. I might drink once every couple months or whatever. And then it's like, well, that's not what it seems like on your social media.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. And then it becomes less of an issue with the actual consumption of alcohol or overconsumption of alcohol. And it becomes an integrity issue.
Right.
Right. Because what you're saying isn't consistent with what you're showing on your social media. So I usually tell people to be mindful of that. And it comes back down to the awareness
piece that we talked about earlier as well. Just a sense of an understanding of how many different versions of me there are and trying to be capable of sort of containing them all within one comprehensive piece.
Yeah. And what you show people and social media is communication, right? So you just have to be mindful that people are seeing that and people will be reading your posts and following your posts. And again, what you think may be appropriate, others might not think is appropriate too, right? So that's another consideration that you might have to have.
And that marks the end of another episode of Reading and Writing Between the Lines, a podcast hosted by me, John Witzman, on behalf of the Communications Department and School of Interdisciplinary Studies at Conestoga College. You can find other episodes of this series on our YouTube channel, Reading and Writing Between the Lines. Stay tuned for more episodes. Thanks for listening.